Asmongold brought you up in his stream again today. Dude is super annoying. Yeah, I know he is annoying because the whole thing is that he uses my name to clout chase and just clip farm. It's fucking bogus, man. Seriously.
Hassan's talking about you on a stream again? He's such a fucking parasite, guys. Seriously.
Yo, chat, give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
Can you guys excuse me for 1 second?
The clip farming's going great. We're gonna make so much money together.
Yes, my love, you're doing great.
Will you please kiss me to hold me over until stream is done?
Yes, my love.
Wait, who's this guy?
Yeah, who's he?
就你了，放我走，他们非要我看。
What the fuck are you saying?
Kaya, please!
I'm gonna talk about that later.
Oh, yeah, you gonna talk about it? You wanna hit it again?
Let me do one. Let me zap her.
Yo, what is happening, guys? Dr. BC here, and I can't believe I'm getting more views with that camera video. Oh my gosh, thank you guys so much for the 390, I think I have 392 subs now, which is quite amazing. But going back to the main premise of today's video, I'm gonna mainly be focusing on YouTuber and Twitch streamer by the name of Asmongold. You probably have heard of him. He's quite notorious for his controversial views, from believing black people are genetically inferior to just straight up Holocaust denialism, which although he claims that the Holocaust may have happened.
I think the Holocaust probably happened.
Now, if I'm being completely honest, I really don't know much about Asmongold, but I do know that him and Hassan Abi, aka Hassan Piker, the nephew of the dude who runs the Young Turks, don't get along quite well. And it's quite obvious from all the satire that Meat Kenyon's made to all these other YouTubers and them bitching and complaining on their YouTube channels and their streams and podcasts. Asmongold is like that typical gamer. Like, when you think of a gamer, you probably think of someone who never leaves their house. Well, you'd be right, because he basically never leaves his house, and he's had a mess, cockroaches, freaking bugs living inside his house. He doesn't even like do his own laundry. Like he spent 6 years, over 6 years, not doing his laundry. Doesn't have a girlfriend. He's an incel. He doesn't really believe in the idea of being a woman. Like, I know that sounds a bit crazy, but then again, I mean, look at Hassan. Everyone's saying he's a gooner and he's like actually secretly gay or some weird shit like that. But in the case of Asmongold, let's be real. It's dangerous to the young men, women, and children watching this guy's content. He probably streams like 24/7, let's be real. I mean, on his YouTube, he uploads like 10 videos a day. That's more than Moist Critical. And Moist Critical has a life outside of YouTube and the sphere, the realm of social media, and he still posts often. He posts like 2-3 videos a day. What I find a little disturbing about content creators, specifically Asmongold, is people don't do their research and just take everything he says to truth. It's like, for example, if he, I don't know, talks about black on black crime, people are just gonna instantly believe what he says versus trying to go deeper and hearing other sides out, other people, other opinions, maybe stats and statistics. Sometimes they really do mean something, but then again, at the end of the day, it's all just made up. But you get the point. Asmongold thinks he's always in the right, and but then again, it's like when he handles criticism, from what I know, he handles it way better than streamers such as Hassan, where they just scream and cry and make this big scene for no apparent reason. Hassan is very emotional. It's like with that whole thing in His Stupid Dog. He went on this whole rant about how children are being oppressed worldwide, overseas.
Violence.
He doesn't want to take accountability over something that may or may not have happened in regard to his dog. Asmongold, on the other hand, will tell you things that people really don't need to know, such as him not doing his laundry for over 6 years, or not changing his bed, like only changing his pillowcases 2 times in his entire life, or believing that showers ultimately damage the human health and how he's like stronger and more superior because like he doesn't bathe. It's funny because it's like he has an ego, but it's not, it's a very different ego. Like, he's not really trying to brag per se. He just thinks that his lifestyle and everything he believes is morally correct. Personally, I think the most confusing thing in regard to Asmongold is the fact he's a gamer. Like, he games a lot, but it's like, why did he have to go down the road of politics? Like, I know a lot of gamers do this. A lot of gamers have very extremist views, especially because they're not, like, that's all they know. Like, let's say, for example, like, it's a white gamer, lives in a white suburb YouTube. Like, that's all they ever know, especially because the gamer's not, like, getting out of the house and getting to know, like, other people from, like, different parts of the world or different parts of, like, area, the community, or the freaking state. It's not a bad thing, per se, to, I guess, stick with your own kind. Like, I know that sounds offensive, but honestly, personally, I don't really see a huge problem with it. It's when you're trying to enforce that on others, like what Asmongold does, like what Hassan does, like what all these other streamers do, that becomes a serious problem. Especially because people specifically like Hassan and Vosh use their socialist ideals to divide people based on class. And that's the hilarious thing about Hassan. He's a socialist, right? But he lives like multimillionaire in LA, literally living the capitalist dream. Now, I don't really know anything about capitalism. I'm not here to defend it or whatnot, but honestly, Hassan and his dumbass socialism doesn't make any sense, personally. He keeps talking about how we need to steal from the big major corporations and stupid shit like that, and I don't know, it just, stealing from corporations only helps benefit them. It's like the new law in California where you could steal under $1,000 of goods, not to mention you could get bailed out of prison for manslaughter now. It's quite amazing. But going back more specifically to the multi-million-dollar thing, it's like Hassan claims he's a socialist. He does not live the socialist life. He lives in luxury. Literally, he's part of the YouTube partnership. Like, why? YouTube is so known for censorship. Whether you're left, right, whatever. They censor the crap out of you. And this guy is fine. It's definitely not like he said that America deserved 9/11, which obviously ain't true. He did not say that. He was just saying that 9/11 ain't the worst thing that could ever happen in American soil. He thinks everything should be free, literally no cap, even though he buys like the most expensive luxury goods and he goes to China to freaking brag about it and show it off to the Chinese individuals. Oh, look at me with my Gucci clothes. Oh, with my bag. Oh, look at me, I'm Hassan. Asmongold, on the other hand, is literally like a walking, talking zombie. He's like Trevor from GTA. He's like a hippie. He is literally the true definition of what a hippie is, especially given the fact he doesn't bait, he doesn't believe in baiting, he wears like the same shirt like every single day. Bro, I'm telling you, Eric Cartman from South Park, I think he knew what he was talking about, especially in regard to the hippies.
It's not potholes you need to worry about. It's potheads.
But anyways, I think it's time to look at the IQ of Asmongold and do a little dumb skit making fun of Asmongold as well as Hassan and how the two gay lovers who like to make fun of both minority groups and Israel. Okay, so obviously, as I figured, there's no publicly released or verified form of Asmongold's IQ score, but there is Reddit, and obviously Reddit is the best source to look at, so let's see. Asmongold truly is a genius. I've watched for 4+ years now, over 4 years, and I've always noticed him say words wrong or pronounce them incorrectly and spell things incorrectly. At first, I thought he was illiterate, which is probably the truth, but if you see the way chat reacts every time it happens, you start to understand why. This man plays dumb to boost engagement, true, because people can't help but correct him, and this is why he is the GOAT and our favorite streamer dude is leagues ahead. Well, I mean, okay, that is a good point because Hassan thinks he's a genius. Like, whenever someone points him out, he goes crazy. He goes nuts. Like, he thinks he is right about everything. Asmongold, on the other hand, knows that he's not right about everything, but he wants to, obviously, and, you know, instead, as a result, he plays dumb. I understand it's not his trademark. Other streamers play dumb / throw in games to bait engagement. I just thought the way he does it is unique compared to them. Also, I'm aware he has verbal dyslexia to some extent. With that said, he tends to correct himself once in a while. You know what's funny about Asmongold? He thinks the reaction video is like an actual person. So he's over here like, yeah, okay, yeah, I see. I will say for certain he does handle critique quite well. Critique doesn't really bother him, in all honesty. The Meat Canyon, for instance, like, you would imagine this right here would drive him insane. But no, he seemed to handle it. He seemed to have handled it quite well compared to Hassan, where he's like, yeah, Meat Canyon, he's a good guy, I guess. You know, his politics are all right. I respect the man.
He is a very talented guy.
This is so stupid, guys. Like, why is this basic Dr. Beastie libtard making a video shitting on me? Like, I can't help not doing my laundry for over 6 years. It was the best goddamn thing I've ever done with my freaking life. These YouTubers, man, like, they don't know what they're talking about. I'm jacked. I could beat them up. I could beat up this dude. No, No, you can't, homo, Negro lover. You love the Negroes. This guy is total horseshit. Like, he doesn't know what the f he's talking about. He's so clueless. He's dumb. I went to school. I'm educated. I live in LA. I have all these girls. I have OnlyFans. I have a hot body. No, you don't. You're a liar. You take steroids. At least I have a real body. I'm a true, authentic, aesthetic man. You don't even know what the f aesthetic means. I have houses all across the world. I have a house in freaking Jerusalem, goddammit. You take that back. No, I won't. You've been brainwashed. You've been brainwashed. This is what I've been warning you guys about. This is what I've been warning Twitch. They get you. They get you. He's been brainwashed. Says the one who voted for Trump like God. These far-right Zionists. They control our government. Gaza, free Palestine. You don't even know what free Palestine means. Do you even know what the free Palestine means? Yeah, it means free Palestine. Bomb emoji. You're so pathetic. You are a disgusting Turk. You know what? Go back to Turkey. I don't want immigrants in this country. Aren't you, like, an immigrant yourself? No. Well, yes. Okay. Let me clarify, chat. Being an immigrant is okay, as long as you abide by the bullshit. Let's overthrow the government. Yeah, let's steal for corporations. I'm so gonna go to your house and beat the living shit out of you, motherfucker. Yeah, I dare you to. Yeah, try me. You're so small and pathetic. You don't even know how to take care of a f***ing dog. I know how to take care of Kayla, something. I used to call her. That is animal abuse. I'm sorry. I may be a bit of a lunatic, but I know for a fact that right there is animal abuse. Well, I'm just so thankful that people like you are the result of the overbearing wealth gap. You know, the 1%, the rich shouldn't exist, but you make millions of dollars, Hassan. You are part of the 1%. Not the 1%. I'm part of the 5%. 5%? You're part of the 5%? Yeah, I'm part of the 5%. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to do some more of my political now. Yeah, look at me. Asmongold takes over. Asmongold's #1. I am #1 on Twitch now. Yeah, that's what I've wanted to do this entire time. Take down Hassan and become #1, the #1 political streamer on Twitch. Yeah. All right, guys. All right, chat. Do some more World of Warcraft. Oh yeah, look at me go. Yeah, level 9,000. 8,999. I'm close enough. Look at these stupid fools. Stupid feminists. Yeah. Woo! Yeah, take that, you blue-headed freaks. Who's knocking on my door? Let me go see who it is. Hi, this is the IRS. Are you Asmongold? Yes, it's me, Asmongold. Oh, yes, Asmongold. Zach? Is that? Yes, that's my name, okay? God, just, what do you want? You have back taxes, and you really need to pay your taxes. As you can see on my chart, you're making a good amount of money through, what is this called? Twitch? Yes, I do Twitch, okay? I do Twitch every day, 24/7. Can you just leave me alone? Well, you need to pay your taxes ASAP. Well, so we're gonna confiscate your home. What? You don't have the authority. You're the IRS. Well, we work for the federal government, and the federal government has the right to confiscate your home if you don't pay your taxes. You are so pathetic. You don't know anything about the law. You don't know anything about the Constitution. I've been doing this shit for years, and I know everything. Everything about everything. Yeah, well, I'm sorry to say this, but you don't. Now, if you don't pay your taxes immediately, we're gonna have to kick you out. I'm sorry, there's nothing we could do. There's nothing I could personally do. I mean, I work for the IRS for goddamn sake, so better keep my mouth shut. Sir? Asmongold? Mr. Zach? Where? Oh no. Oh my god.
Time to face the music! Sweet mother shit. Find one of them choppers! Oh, I see it! You'd be this annoying!